everybody. Today I'd like to talk about some bowed doors I'm making for the left and the right hand sides of a 72-inch sideboard. This case right here, which Laura is going to show you, shows the left hand side of the sideboard. There will be a center section with drawers and then a mirrored right hand side. And as you can see, these rails here are curved, and so I have to make a door to fit this space that will sit 1/16 of an inch behind these curves. So the first thing I had to do was make the door panel, and this panel is cross-banded with quarter sawn walnut, has a dark Wenge line running all the way around, and the center panel is a beautiful quilted Macori, which will look absolutely stunning once it's stained and finished. So this panel will correspond to this curve, and the panel will sit in a frame. Now, in order to make this panel curved, I laminated 3 layers of bending plywood and veneered on both sides, walnut on the back, and all the woods I just told you about on the front. And to do that, I made a jig or a former, and I put this in the vacuum press, which I have upstairs, and the glue lines hold the curve with a certain amount of spring back. So I overcooked the curve on the jig so that when the panel springs back, the curve is correct. So my next job is to make a corresponding groove in the door rails that will match the curve of the panel. And in order to do that, I spent a little while making another jig. I'm just going to move around here so you can see. Now this jig is designed so that I can run the router base around this curve, and the base will sit like that, and the rail that I'm going to cut is here. I still haven't cut the curve in the rail. You can see the pencil lines show what the final shape will be, and I need to run a groove through here that's 3/16 of an inch behind this pencil line here. So I've made it this jig that will hold this piece securely with a platform that allows my router to ride along at the same level as the work. So the radius of this curve is 3.5 inches less than the radius of this curve, so that the base will translate correctly to the cutter, the end of which is 3.5 inches from the outside of the base. So now I'm going to cut the curve. Hold on to your hats. There we have the groove that corresponds to the curve in the panel, like so. And eventually there'll be 2 stiles running up here, another rail up here, and all of that, if all goes well, will fit that space.